Hello. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Hope you all are doing well, or at least having a good day for the most part. I took a nap. I guess I really needed it because when I woke up, I had lines all over my face. So, well, good thing I'm a VTuber, so you guys don't see that. But, yeah, so this is Obey. This is a Otome app that you can play on your phone, or if you have like an emulator or a program that can project onto your computer, you can use that. Right now I'm using Samsung Dex to stream this. What it basically does is emulate an operating system of your phone onto your computer, which is really handy. It's really nice because you can basically access whatever you need from your phone through this. It might like lag a little bit in some areas. I noticed when I was playing earlier on here on Obey Me and I did some of the dance battles, it kind of slowed down a little bit. We're not going to be doing that though. We're just going to be reading through the story lessons. And by story lessons, I mean only the normal mode story lessons. There are sometimes some lessons, story, like chapters on hard mode, but they're pretty few and far between. And the only thing they really do is just give you some extra insight into what is going on during that exact same chapter. It's pretty nice. It's funny, but it's not necessary. And I don't have all of them unlocked because obviously they're harder to get through. On normal mode, I have up to chapters. Let's see here. Give it a moment. Hi, Satan. I'm gonna claim that stamina. I know it's only 2, but every bit of stamina helps. So if you go to your tasks, that's where you're going to be doing your story stuff. On normal, got up to 44 out of, I think we're at 60 right now. Yeah, we're at 60. And there is a very high learning curve, or like team score learning curve right now. See how big this game is? 345 282 versus 372 560, and like I have these cards maxed out, so I need to work some more into my memory cards before I can get further in the story. So today, in honor of the anime being announced and premiering, it premieres next Friday, the 16th. But if you have VIP membership in the game, you get access to it early, which I have, and I did get to see it early. It's very cute. I highly recommend it. And like it's short. It's like Hitalia like episode short, 5 minutes. But I'll take whatever I can get. It's really good to see them animated, and I can't wait to see like what kind of shenanigans they'll get into, because the first episode, I don't really recall what happened in the first episode actually like being a thing that happened in the game. So if it's like offshoot, like other things that they do, that is perfectly fine too. But I do love the story of the app, and it's got a really good balance between, you know, it actually being a story and like having funny stuff. Yeah. So, oh, I have stuff I can summon. I'm gonna do that really quick if you don't mind. And right now is Luke's birthday. Mr. Chihuahua Man. Let's see what we get. Oh? Hello. Are you a UR or are you a SSR? SSR. Hi, Beal. Good morning. Good morning, sir. Just normal, that's fine, that's fine. Little D. Alright, oh, Dang it. They also upgraded like the benefits for VIP members now. So if you have considered VIP but you weren't too sure, I would double and check. I would go and check and see what extra stuff they've added. I know you get more stamina now when you claim it, which is really helpful. Okay, let's actually get started reading. Go all the way back to lesson 1. Oh snap, my stuff is like going off. Shit. How do I turn off my notifications on here? Gizmoods. We're gonna pretend that didn't happen. I'll remember to fix that later. Let's just get into lesson 1. Royal Academy of Diavolo. Where am I? I'm in a place that looks like a courtroom. Several men are looking my way. The man in the seat of the chief judge starts speaking.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Devildomb, Lavinark. Oh, pardon me. Feeling a bit shocked, are we? Well, that's understandable. You've only just arrived, after all. As a human, it will probably take a little while for you to adjust to things here in the Devildomb. Okay, so you can already see what I've answered since I've gone through the story already. But so it is like an actual visual novel. I think that's a very nice touch because I'm very forgetful and I don't remember what the hell I've picked before. So clearly I've picked the Devildomb. There are some options as you go through the game that, depending on your choice, will give you some like affection points towards certain characters, and that will level them up and everything. I think you can go back if you did mess up before and reclaim them, but I don't have a guide out for that. You can just check the wiki. I think they've got everything for the answers on the wiki. I'm just gonna go with, is this a dream? What a very human thing to say. Outstanding. I have a feeling you might be just the sort of person we're looking for. I suppose I should start by introducing myself. My name is Diavolo. I'm very hot. I'm the ruler of all demons, and all here know of me. And someday soon, I will be crowned king of the Devildomb. This is the Royal Academy of Diavolo, though we just call it RAD. You're standing inside the Assembly Hall, the very heart of RAD. This is where we officers of the Student Council hold our meetings and conduct our business. I'm the president of said council. When can I go home? I actually very much like being here, so I'm just gonna pick why am I here. I will explain everything to you. Lavinark, this is Lucifer. He is a demon and the avatar of pride. He's also the vice president of the student council and my right-hand man, and not just in title, I assure you. Beyond that, he's also my most trusted friend. Flattery will get you nowhere, Diavolo. Speaking on behalf of the entire student body at this great and storied school of ours, I offer you a most heartfelt welcome, Lavinark. Answer Mike. Yeah, I kind of don't, like, I don't fool around too much. I'm pretty straight-laced with Lucifer. I just feel like he kind of deserves it, and you'll see why. Answer my question. Interesting. This one is quite different from Solomon. Diavolo believes that we demons should start strengthening our relationship with both the human world and the celestial realm. As a first step toward this goal, we've decided to institute an exchange program. We've sent 2 of our students to the human world and 2 to the celestial realm. And we're welcoming 4 students to our school, 2 from your world and 2 from the celestial realm. So, I take it you've probably put 2 and 2 together at this point, right? You've been chosen among the people of the human world to participate in this program of yours. You are our newest exchange student. Your period of stay is 1 year. You will have to work on the tasks that you will receive from RAD. After 1 year, you will rewrite a paper about your exchange here in the Devilldom. Tasks? Write a paper? Are you demon? I mean, he is a demon. And I don't like writing papers myself. I was not very, into English or poetry or anything like that during school. I really don't want to write a paper. So, why? I'm not telling you to write a doctoral thesis. You can take it easy. That's a little bit more comforting. Don't glare at me like that. It's not like I will abandon you all by yourself here in the Devilldom. That's a little reassuring. You'll need someone to look after you, and I think that someone should be my brother Mammon. Okay, wait a second. So, this never occurred to me before, but clearly this seems more like she got kidnapped and taken here beyond her will just to participate in this exchange program. Because she's not been informed of, what she has to do and everything until after she's already here. So literally, MC just gets kidnapped. That is the opening here. He's the avatar of greed, and how should I put it? Oh, well, you'll understand soon enough. Here, take this device. It's called a D.D.D, and it looks a lot like the cell phones of your world. This will be yours to use for as long as you're here. Now, go ahead and try calling Mammon with it. Okay, I think I might actually need to dig through my stuff for that phone call. Let me see if I can find it. I'm doing my best, Satan. Thank you. Let's see. It would be... It's an history thing. I'm gonna go all the way down here. Yes, called for this time. First time. Here we go. Calling Mammon. Hey, boy. Hey. Hey.
あ？ふざけてんのか？誰だよお前。
I'm a human.
はあ？人間？
Yeah.
なんだよ。ルシファーからの呼び出しかと思ってビビって取ったのに、シカとしときゃよかったぜ。
I said hi back. It's only polite.
で、人間がこのマモン様に何の用だよ。
Let's be friends.
え？何言ってんのお前。あ、お前あれか。2人目の人間の留学生。へえ、頑張れよ。じゃあな。
Lucifer called for you, bro.
知らねえよ。あんなちょっと名前だけ有名だからって威張り散らしてる悪魔の言うことホイホイ聞いてんじゃねえよ。
俺に逆らうつもりか？
すぐ行きます、お兄様。
Alright, so Mammon is coming our way thanks to Lucifer. The Seven Brothers. Sounds like you had a nice chat. Yeah, sure, he's reliable. I'm gonna start lying now. You really think so?
Yeah.
Well, if you were suddenly brought to a strange place and then get told that an unfamiliar face will now take care of you, you'd certainly feel anxious. However, Mammon isn't the only one to help you out. Now then, we still need to introduce our new friend to your brothers, Lucifer, and it's probably better that you do that instead of me, wouldn't you say? Yes, as much as I dread the idea of doing so, you're right. Oh, come now, really? You should be honored that you get to introduce such a sweet and charming little brother like me. This one here is Asmodeus. He's the 5th eldest. He's the avatar of lust. What? I can't believe you totally ignored what I said. And not only that, you referred to me as this one. How rude. At least he didn't ignore you altogether. How do you think I feel? And that one there is Satan, the 4th eldest of us. At first glance, he may seem like a responsible demon with a good head on his shoulders, but looks can be deceiving. So I'm that one, am I? Nice to meet you, Lavinark. I'm Satan, the avatar of wrath. I'm sorry, Asmodeus lovers. I stan Satan quite a bit. He's one of my top boys. So I'm gonna get this out of the way right now. I'm clearly going to be more biased towards the brothers that I love, like, and adore. So no hard feelings. But the avatar of wrath, it basically sums up what he's about. He may flash you a pretty smile like that, but you had better be careful because it is all an act. If you continue saying such nonsense, I'll just scare, or you'll just scare that. Don't take him too seriously, Lavinark. Lucifer enjoys speaking ill of his brothers. He is the avatar of pride, after all. Are you done? Now, the one here with the grumpy look on his face is Beelzebub. He's the 6th oldest. Lucifer, I'm hungry. That's too bad. Now behave yourself. I'm Beelzebub, the avatar of gluttony. So, there are 7 of us brothers in all, and I am the eldest. Mammon, the 2nd oldest of us, will be here soon. My other brothers aren't here at the moment, but, well, we can get to them later, all in good time. During your stay in the Devildom, the 7 brothers will lend you their strength. To keep you safe, you are to stay with them at the House of Lamentation. I know why they're to keep me safe, but let's just ask about the House of Lamentation this time. Oh god, I'm still dead. I don't mean to be that menacing right now. Why am I still menacing? Oh, that's why, because I was hitting the wrong button. So I went through that entire part looking so evil. Okay. The House of Lamentation. Yes, it's where I live with my brothers. It is a rather spacious house, and it was originally a cursed house in the human world. So I assume it won't be a problem for you, a human, to live there. Although we will all be living together, you should still have the means to reach us at any given time. All of our phone numbers, someone is calling me. Please don't call me while I'm streaming. This stream is getting stuff. Hold on. Stuff like that won't pop up anymore. Dang. Okay. All of our phone numbers are already in here. And I'm gonna fix my face really quick. And your D.D.D also has a messaging app. Make sure to add all of us. I'll go ahead and send you a message. Isn't that nice, Lavinark? Now you'll be friends with the future king of the Devildom. Are you being a smartass? Okay, I'm not going to hunt down chats. I'm so sorry. But I think that would take way too long. So let's just keep moving. Mammon, the avatar of greed. Well, you've got that done now, and it seems the idiot has arrived as well.
Oi.
Hey, just do you think you are human? You've got a lot of nerve summoning the great Mammon. Listen up, because I'm gonna say this only once. If you value your life, then you'll hand over all your money now, and anything else of value too. He looks very unsure about saying. Otherwise, I'll wipe that stupid happy-go-lucky look right off your face by eating you. Starting at your head and working your way down until, Mammon, shut up or I'll punch you. Hey, what's the big idea? I thought you were actually going to give me a chance to shut up before punching me. Lavinarch Mammon here's the avatar of greed. He governs and oversees all forms of it. Whenever he takes a liking to someone, they suddenly find themselves awash in money. But from what I hear, if he decides to break it off with someone, that wealth evaporates. They're left without a grim to their name. And he's also a masochist. That part's important.
Oh.
Indeed. And it just so happens I have a job for my masochist of a brother.
Oi.
Y'all, stop telling lies. I ain't fast for that punch, and I ain't a masochist. Mammon, you are going to be in charge of seeing to this human's needs during the whole exchange. I expect your full cooperation.
Huh?
What? Why me? Aw, lucky you, Mammon. I'm so jealous.
Oh.
Alright then, why don't you do it, Asmodeus? What? Hell no, too lazy. I thought you said you were jealous of me. Just give up, Mammon. There's no getting out of this. You know you can't refuse a direct command for Lucifer, correct? But why does it have to be me? What about Beal? Why can't he do it? This isn't a job we can entrust to Beal. We might as well just ask him to eat this human. Yeah, I can't promise I wouldn't. You're useless, you know that. Mammon? What? Surely you're not going to tell me that you object to this arrangement, are you? I hate you guys, every last one of ya. Fine. Fine, I'll do it, okay? Alright, human, listen up. As much as I don't want to look after you, I've got no choice. It's a huge pain in the ass, and I'm too important for this kind of thing, but Lucifer told me to do it, so I will. But in return, you better make sure you don't cause me any trouble. Got it? The tables are gonna turn very quickly. So I guess I'll indulge him just this once, right, Theo?
Oh.
Good. That's what I want to hear. As long as you do as I say, we won't have any problems. Just be sure you don't forget which one of us is the boss here.
Oh.
We have decided who will take care of you, so on to the next subject, your tasks. I know what the tasks are. I really hate tests, so will I get them? Good question. Your task is to polish up your soul nicely and to acquire the power to resist demons. It's okay to resist. Why did I ask that? Okay, fine, I'll just ask that. Demons like humans with nice souls. Let me put it another way. Nice souls look like shiny jewels. Do you understand now? Demons will use their wisdom and abilities to tempt the humans so they can get their hands on their souls.
Oh.
Other demons at Rad also have tasks assigned to them, just like you. In other words, either humans will be tempted by demons, or demons will lose against the shiny and noble soul of a human and make a run for it. You could say it is an experiment to find out who will win. What happens if I win? I don't want to know what happens if I lose. Let's see. I will prepare some rewards to make sure you give it your all. There. Don't give me that look. Don't take it so seriously. You won't have to do these tasks on your own. After all, you don't have any magic in you unlike the other exchange students from the human world. So my brothers and I will lend our power to you, and you alone. To see is to believe, so why don't you go ahead and give those tasks a try, Lavinar? Okay, the tasks he's talking about is dailies. It's this over here. Which I've already done for today. Because they reset, the dailies reset at 10 a.m. on my time, which is Central time. Yeah. Standard gacha business. Try to do them. Make sure you have a stockpile so you can pull your favorite. On to the next. Good luck. With that, my explanation has come to a close. But to sum it up for you, you will be an exchange student here at RAD for 1 year, and you must do your tasks.
Oh.
Your tasks consist mainly of dance battles, and as you have no magic power, we will lend you a hand. If you want to use our power, you will have to use special cards. You can summon those cards through the app called Nightmare. And when your exchange period comes to an end, you are to submit a paper about your stay here in the Diavolo. It's easy as pie, don't you think? I want to make one thing clear right now. Don't blame me if someone gets eaten, because it ain't my fault. Lucifer, I'm hungry. That's too bad. Now behave yourself. Poor Beal. He needs to constantly have like a Snickers bar with him. Let me go home. This must be a dream. Pinch me. Let's make it a year to remember. I'm gonna be enthusiastic about this. Haha. I have no choice. You sure are a positive one. Well, but I won't stop you from having some fun. Lavinark, from now on, you will be living in the House of Lamentation. You will be staying here with Lucifer and his 6 younger brothers. Humans, angels, demons. I imagine a universe where each accepts the other, where we are brought together as friends. This is my dream, and I'm asking you to be the foundation for it. 1 year. That's what I ask of you. Good luck, Lavinark. Diavolo has some bold dreams. The House of Lamentation. Ugh, I don't believe this. Of all the rotten luck. Why should I have to look after some human? It's insulting, that's what it is. That rotten bastard? Does he really think he can scare me into doing whatever he wants? Just so we're clear, it's not like I can say no to Lucifer, okay? I only agreed to babysit you because, well, you know, because, anyway, it doesn't matter. Just go. Just don't go thinking that I'm scared of Lucifer or anything, because I'm not. Fucking Soons, man. Okay. The best way to approach a student like Mammon is just go ahead and agree with whatever he says. That's the best way to do it. So, I know that. I know that. Oh. Okay then, as long as we've got that straight. Ugh, whatever, let's move on.
Oh.
This is the House of Lamentation. It's one of the dorms here at RAD. Well, it's not just one of the dorms. It's the dorms reserved for the student council members. Lucifer, Asmo, and the others take every chance they can get to insult me, calling me scum, saying that I'm a money grubber and stuff. But I'm an officer on the student council, same as them, the elite of the elite, the top of the RAD social pyramid. In other words, I'm a big shot, a real big shot. Like, I'm even regular big shots are impressed by what a big shot I am. So don't go thinking that I'm some ordinary demon. I'm nothing like those other peons walking around the hall here. By the way, Diavolo is even more of a big shot. He's so important that he's got his own castle. That's why he doesn't live here with us. Anyway, the long and short of it is that us 7 brothers all live here together. Now, it's time I show you to your room. There's a bulletin board nearby. One of the flyers on it is advertising an opening for a part-time position.
Oi.
Hey, don't just stand there with your jaw open. Hurry up or I'm gonna leave you behind. If there's something you want to ask me, you best do it now. Okay, so the job listing is just like, it's just the intro into like doing the job section, which is where you can tell all the demon boys to go work jobs and come back and give you the money, so you can give them the money to inject the money into their cards so they become the powerful, and you can keep playing. So what are your hobbies? I want to ask that one this time.
Huh?
Hobbies? Pff, I don't have any. Wait, how about this? I like taking it easy, laughing, and having fun. That's my hobby. Though I guess that's more like a lifestyle than a hobby, huh? Wait, I thought of something else. I guess I also like watching Lucifer squirm. Like, when he's in a bad situation and doesn't know what to do. I don't know, though. Could you really call that a hobby? Anyway, I was actually asking if you had questions about life here at the dorm.
Huh?
I don't get why you want to talk about me. You don't? Are you sure? I guess you'll learn soon enough, man. Now, I'm gonna give you a piece of advice, so listen up. If you want to survive here, even a day here in the Deldum, you'd better listen real close to what I'm about to say. If it ever looks like a demon is about to attack you, run away. Either that or die. He's learning, I think he's learned from the Joestar line to Nigerundayo. How about this? I vote for you to die, Mammon. Levy? Levy time, Levy time. Leviathan, Avatar of Envy. Alright, so he's already said this, and I'm not gonna tell Mammon to go die again.
マジか。
Listen up, human. This here is Leviathan, the Avatar of Envy. He's the third oldest of us brothers. Since his name's sorta hard to say, you can just call him Levy. Okay then, let's move on. Mammon, give me back my money. Then go crawl in a hole and die.
Oi.
Come on, I told you I'd get it to you. I just need a little more time. And you still haven't, and you still want me to die even after I give it back? That's real harsh, Levy. You need a little more time? How much more?
Oh.
A little more, okay? A little more means a little more. You've been telling me that for the last 200 years, Mammon. Hey, no, it hasn't been 200 years. It's been 260. Get it right, Levy. Unbelievable. Seriously, Mammon, you're... I'm what? Scum? Is that what you're going to say? You're a lowlife and a waste of space. Hey, come on, that's even worse. Whatever, just give me back my money. I need it to buy the Blu-ray box set of Journey to the Devildom, the tale of the little she-devil and her reluctant companion. The initial round of copies includes promotional tickets to a live event as a special bonus. I've got no idea of what you're even talking about, Levy, but it doesn't matter because I don't even have any money to give you. How am I supposed to give back money I don't have, huh? So then you're telling me you refuse to pay me back?
Huh?
What? You looking for a fight? Is that it? So, Mammon is my favorite. I love him. But I do not, like, condone what he does. He does kind of, like, toy around with his brothers a lot. And I personally wouldn't do it. But I don't really think I would stop him either. Just because, like, if he didn't do the stuff he did, it'd be so freaking boring here. He factually, like, causes a lot of trouble. Knowingly, though. Beal Beal causes trouble unknowingly, and I feel so sorry for him. Poor guy. Okay, so I'm just gonna sit here and watch what happens.
Oi.
Listen, human, you remember my advice from before about what to do when demons attack? Well, you're about to witness that for real, so time for you to die, because if it's either you or me, it ain't gonna be me. That's not fair. Hold on, I thought your advice was to either run away or... But damn it, Mammon, that ass, he ran off! Do you realize what just happened? Mammon used you as a distraction to get away from me. Or maybe I should say, he used you as a sacrifice. I'll admit that Mammon is one of the scummiest scumbags you'll ever meet. A total lowlife. Still, that was pretty dumb of you letting him use you like that. This is exactly why humans are... Wait a second. Humans. Yes. That's it. Suddenly, I've got an idea. Listen, are you free right now? Of course you are. You've got to be, right? You know what? Never mind. Either way, you're coming with me. Hey, I suddenly remembered I have some business I gotta take care of, so if you need anything, just ask Levy. Oh, and just to make sure, don't go around telling stuff to Lucifer, you got that. You know what? Mammon, you're... I fucking knew it. You ain't shit. You're my little shit, though. You ain't shit, but you're my little shit. The Tale of the Seven Lords. What's that now? You want to know why I looked around to see if anyone was watching before I closed the door? Why do you think I did it? Isn't it obvious? Imagine what would happen if someone saw me inviting you into my room. A human who doesn't even look like an otaku, but a normie. You know what people would say, right? You worried people might gossip? Okay, so, I did say I was an otaku originally, but if I remember right, he was like, no, you're not. You're not an otaku. How would a girl be an otaku? I'm just gonna ask him if he's an otaku, even though it's very obvious. Hey, are you trying to judge me? You think you're better than me, isn't it? Don't you dare make fun of otakus. Listens up. Listens up. Because it's time for a truth bomb. The fact is that no matter how much of a normie you think you are, everyone out there is an otaku in some way. Every single Wait, are you serious right now? Are you seriously flipping the case on me? Like, if I say that I'm an otaku, you say no. No, you're not an otaku. There's no way you could be an otaku. But if I say, oh, are you really an otaku, Levy? You're like, oh, well, don't shame me for it. Everyone's an otaku in some way. Levy, I swear to God. Well, I mean, I guess I'm not technically a person, but that's besides the point. The bookcase is full of thick, hardcover books as big as encyclopedias. The Tale of the Seven Lords, the Lord of Shadow Awakens. What is it, human? What are you looking at? Wait, that looks like The Tale of the Seven Lords. Are you a fan of that too? No, I've never heard of it. I don't want you calling me out on it. Excuse me? You don't know TSL and you call yourself a human? Just how clueless are you? How could you not know? Just the fact that you don't know TSL alone is proof that you've been wasting your life. So I'm going to do you a favor and teach you about TSL. Make sure you pay attention. Oh god. I might need some water for this. Just a second. I'm watered up and ready for Levy to mansplain. The Tale of the Seven Lords, otherwise known as TSL, is a series of fantasy novels written by Christopher Pugiate. It's a heroic epic spanning 138 volumes, and it's the most widely read fantasy series in the world. There are even theatrical versions, an animated series, and feature films too. It's been translated into a total of 182 different languages. The 1990s theatrical version was an utter disaster, owing to the fact that they added several characters that were not present in the original manuscript. At the time, I was like, this producer totally needs to crawl in a hole and die. But then the 2015 version came out and it was amazing. Better than amazing if you ask me. It showed that needlessly cramming a female lead in there alongside Henry was a bad idea. That's not what he needs. What he needs is a friend who really understands him, and the 2015 version proved that. Also, the most vital element of the story is that each of the 7 lords is so unique. They're also interesting in their own particular way. That's what makes TSL so great. The lords are all brothers. The oldest is called the Lord of Corruption. He doesn't come across as being so bad at first, but he's always plotting and planning in secret. The second oldest is the Lord of Fools, a scumbag who will do anything for money. The third is the oldest. The third oldest is called the Lord of Shadow, a brooding recluse. The fourth oldest is known as the Lord of Masks. He masquerades as a high-status, upstanding member of society, but underneath it all, he's an inhumane monster. Satan? The fifth oldest, the Lord of Lechery, only ever thinks of sex. The sixth oldest is the Lord of Flies, and he only ever thinks of food. Then there's the 7th oldest, called the Lord of Emptiness. He's weird. You never know what's running through his head. It seems most people like the oldest lord, the Lord of Corruption, the best. Everyone always talks about how great he is. But not me. I like the 3rd lord way more. Of course, I like Henry too. He's the protagonist. He's almost as great as the 3rd lord. The 2nd lord is total scum, a hopeless degenerate that leads a life of extravagance and indulgence. He's always causing trouble for the 3rd lord. He's got these magical pigs that can give birth to solid gold piglets, and he treasures them above all else. So, Henry goes and talks to the pigs, and using his wit and powers of persuasion, he convinces them to leave with him. And then he leads every last one of them away, and presents them to the 3rd lord as a gift. Wow. I mean, they're such good friends! You can almost feel it. It's enough to make you cry. Oh! And then there's that one really awesome moment when the two of them realize they both like and respect each other, and they high five. I just love that part, you know? I wish I could have a moment like that. Levy wants a high five. Somebody give Levy a high five. I wish I could be like 3rd Lord. I may be a really recluse like him, but we're totally different because he's got an amazing friend like Henry. Check it out. See that goldfish in the tank there? He's actually named Henry. I love TSL so much that I couldn't help naming him after the main character. But I can't really high-five a goldfish, can I? The original author of TSL, Christopher Pugiat. He's actually a human, you know? That's why I'm so jealous of you guys. Humans are so lucky. You've got subscription services that let you watch your favorite anime anytime. You can go to Akihabara whenever you want. Why do only you guys get to experience all the good stuff? I mean, humans' whole concept of pleasure originally came from us demons, you know? We gave it to you. So why can't we have a little of that back now, huh? I mean, I want to be able to go to a Japanese maid cafe too. I want to hear the maids welcome me as if I'm the master of the house, to have them draw ketchup hearts on my fried rice omelet, to experience the magic of it all. I want to cosplay as Henry, and then go stand in the center of Akihabara, or maybe under that one building in Tokyo that's shaped like an upside-down triangles, and once I'm there, I want to perform Henry's super powerful signature finishing move for all to see and say the incantation that goes with it. I want to shout at the top of my lungs! Actually, you know what? I want to be Henry! And someday you will be Henry. I hope someday you will be Henry, Levy. Just be Henry. Stop it. I know you're just saying that to make me feel better. Don't lie to me. Well, I tried. I'm sorry, Levy. Levy. Alright, enough. This is starting to depress me. Anyway, I didn't bring you here to tell you about TSL, though I did waste an entire chapter on it. I don't think there's any harm in just coming out and saying what you already know is true. Mammon is a complete and utter scumbag. It's very important that you understand this, so I'll say it one more time. Mammon is a hopeless, worthless scumbag. I lent that scumbag money, and now I want him to pay me back. But being the scumbag that he is, he won't do it. I wish I could force him to, but despite what a rotten waste of space he is, Mammon's still the second oldest. As the third oldest, no matter how hard I try, I don't stand a chance against him. You say you want to know how Mammon and I first became enemies? Well, it's a long story, but sure, I'll tell you, human. Once, a long time ago, Mammon won a prize in a convenience store promotional campaign. If you bought something, they let you reach into a box and pull out a piece of paper that told you what you'd won. And the prize Mammon won was a Seraphina figurine, something I would have died to have. But despite the fact that Mammon had no interest in it at all, he refused to give it to me. Why, you ask? Because I wanted it. That's it. That was the only reason. I wanted it, and he just said no to torment me. I mean, how awful is that? So I got to thinking, Mammon's going to end up treating Seraphina like some random piece of junk. That much is the given, and I can maybe handle it if he at least leaves her in her original packaging. But what if he actually takes her out of the box? He might just do it, and if he does, he'll get dust on her, won't he? I decided I had to save Seraphina, so I snuck into Mammon's room in the middle of the night, and what do you think I saw there? You're not gonna believe it. He didn't open the box. No, it's way worse than that. He hadn't even taken it out of the plastic convenience store bag, which he tossed on the floor of his room. The floor! He actually left Seraphina on the floor. The queen of the high elves herself. Sure, she seems cold and prideful at first, but once you get to know her, or once you get her alone, you find out that she really wants affection. She just doesn't know how to admit it, and it's so cute. It's just Mammon. You realize Seraphina's Mammon, right, Levy? No one knows. Only I will know. It's fine. Yet, Mammon just threw her on the floor, and I don't think he'd clean it in 3 months. It was covered in junk. Old, empty cup ramen containers, tissues with dried... Oh, I need to talk to him about that. And boogers in them. Yeah, I definitely need to talk to him about that. Stuff was strewn everywhere, and there she was, lying there amongst all of that on the floor, tossed aside like so much junk. How could he? It was so awful that I just lost it and flew into a rage. I walked straight over to Mammon, who was lying on his bed asleep. Then I raced my leg up into the air over him and brought my heel down onto his stomach as hard as I could. The next thing I knew, he wasn't there on the bed anymore. It all happened so fast. He moved with incredible speed. He grabbed me, picked me up, and slammed me headfirst into the floor in a pile driver. And the worst part is that he was stark naked. As I started to lose consciousness, I remember thinking, why does he sleep in the nude? He could at least put on some underwear. I don't remember anything else after that. You've seen just how fast he is yourself, haven't you? No one aside from Lucifer or Beale has that kind of speed. But say a human made a pact with Mammon and bound him to their service, then he'd have to do whatever that human told him to. Which means that if you make a pact with Mammon and then ordered him to give me back my money, he wouldn't have any choice but to do it. What's a pact? A pact with a demon. Haven't you seen that in movies and such? The demon lends his strength to a human to make their wish come true in exchange for their soul. I didn't want to give him his... That's so cool! Your reaction's kind of worrisome, considering I didn't even tell you about the risk yet, but oh well. Using demons sounds cool, right? You want to give it a try? Also, I'm sure it would be useful having him as your servant. I mean, despite how awful he is, he's still a powerful demon. But I bet you feel worried. Being dragged down here to the Devildom and all. Confirmed. Confirmed kidnap. So I don't think it would end up being a bad deal for you either. Don't you agree? Okay, well, how would I go about doing that?
Okay.
I take it this means you think this plan of mine could work, right? Excellent. You may be human, but still, you show some promise. I'll take that compliment, Levy. Regardless, if I'm being honest, I don't really care what you think. What's important is that I have a plan, and I'm going to explain it to you now. So shut up and listen. Oh wait, have I totally been doing this on my other microphone? Oh snap, hang on one second. This should totally be fixed now. I'm so sorry. If you just walk up to Mammon and ask him to make a pact with you, he'll never agree. No, you need some leverage and a bargaining chip. You're going to offer him something in return. Something he wants so badly he'd do anything to get it. Alright, first lesson down, on to the next lesson.